Our history dates back to the early 60s with origins here in Connecticut, and our original founder for a company called US Surgical, who was Leon Hirsch. Leon was down in the patent office in New York City and saw a patent for a surgical stapler. And historically, a surgeon would have to take something out, would have to clamp it and cut it and sew it all back together. And what Leon saw was the design of a surgical stapling product, not unlike your desktop stapler, that would allow you to do that sort of same clamping and cutting, but in a single motion with an automated piece of mechanical machinery. And he bought that patent and started the US Surgical Corporation, which was a series of surgical stapling products to be used across lung surgery, GYN surgery, colorectal surgery. And that went back to the early 60s when we first started commercializing those products. The company evolved pretty dramatically over time, where those original products were meant to be used in what's called open surgical procedures, where you've got a really big incision, you take everything out, you do what you have to do, and then you put it back in the body. And what US Surgical had evolved towards was called minimally invasive surgery, now making those same instruments but able to fit through sort of access ports into the body. And one of the more significant accomplishments in surgery overall was the birth of minimally invasive surgery that really started with US Surgical. Over time, the company has had an extraordinary commitment to innovation, and as we moved from US Surgical, we were acquired by a company called Tyco and became part of the Tyco Healthcare Group. That Tyco Healthcare Group separated to a standalone company called Covidien. And about 3 years ago, Covidien was acquired by Medtronic.
The company was focused very much on partnering the clinician with the engineers and developing not only the technology but also the training to practice the applications of these devices.
We serve a number of specialties. We serve thoracic and colorectal and GYN and those who are morbidly obese. And so understanding the problems that exist in surgery, and that's our place, we live in surgery, understanding the problems that need to be solved and putting our resources against it. We always want to not only solve the most meaningful problems, but to be the first ones that are doing it.
The founder of Medtronic, Earl Bakken, penned our mission statement 60 years ago, and that mission has not changed one word since then. The mission is based around 6 tenets.
We're in it to alleviate pain, to extend life, to restore health. Those are the tenets of the Medtronic mission.
And in addition to that tenet 1, there's 5 other tenets that focus on the employees and good corporate citizenship. Every employee is encouraged to pursue some of that good corporate citizenship that's the most meaningful to them. Whether it's charitable events, donations, Habitat for Humanity, doing veterans type of outreach, whatever is important to the employees of the company. And we do it times 85,000 people worldwide, so I think it makes a difference.
Just as an example, any dollars that are generated for a good cause are matched by the company. All you have to do is say, here's what I did, and here's what we contributed, and the company comes back with a matching contribution.
What makes us stand out is we are truly innovators in this space. We are a technology-focused company. We focus on what is a need we're trying to solve.
You're talking about almost 70 years of innovation, so I think part of what we've built our reputation on is leading from the front.
We pioneered the development, the manufacturing, as well as the application of these devices in surgery. And it really revolutionized surgery and provided a number of firsts. We were the first to develop an automatic suturing device. We were the first to develop an automatic circular or endoluminal suturing device. And we also developed the world's first endoscopic suturing devices. And with that, all of the tools and instrumentation that went along with the endoscopic revolution.
You're talking about going to clinicians and saying, I want you to eliminate decades or even centuries of ways of doing surgery and try something that is unbelievably different, but we thought groundbreaking, and that's very much within our DNA.
There is tremendous institutional knowledge that we have here, that it's important we continue to build on those things, right? We're extremely iterative in what we do.
It's one thing to make one stapler, right? But it's another thing to make 6 million staplers a year and make sure all 6 million of those perform at the exact same level, at the exact same quality level as the first one. And our ability to innovate and push the envelope of medical technology requires us to have extreme competencies in manufacturing, whether that be through miniaturization, automation, high volume production. We need to maintain a competitive edge in how we manufacture. It's important. It's not only important to be able to produce the technology and get it to perform at a certain level, it's also crucial to make sure that it performs at that level every single day in every single patient.
This is bedrock for us. This is a foundation for us and will always be an important part of what we're doing.
Everybody puts that patient first, puts our mission at the heart of everything we do, and goes about their job with an immense amount of passion and pride.